The Kenny Quest Show is rated M for motorcycles and contains examples of proper riding technique, sound judgment in conjunction with poor decision-making, rider errors, and gratuitous psychological nudity.
Thank you for shopping at Circle K. All right, 2 gallons of dead dinosaurs. All the bikes are out today on this clear sky day in Florida. Sorry if you're from up north, but it's riding season down here, and today's a good day for it. Today we're taking the Franken glide out, and we're going to give it a little run through, long distance wise. I'm going to ride a couple hours to the Space Coast where they launch the rockets, and head over to the Space Coast Chopper Show. So there and back, 4-hour ride time trip, and we're going to see how the Franken glide does on longer distances, and report any findings back to Wanda Remoto. See how the controls are, if I'm getting fatigued, if the foot controls are too far back, need to go up a little bit, you know, just any tweaks and adjustments, and then see how she does performance-wise. And of course, we'll check in some cool scenery along the way. Custom touch Wanda Remoto added to the bike. Let's get that Relive app going. There we go, left on my phone. Yeah, get some music going from the old YouTube music app. Bum, 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 bum. Super Mix.
Hey, let me ask you something. Are you ready to get your world rocked?
Ready! Yes.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
Do it!
Well, prepare to be Russified!
Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na. Nothing like a little rush. Cruising on the highway, Highway 520, heading east towards the beach. The old Evo's doing great. She's a little noisemaker, man. She is loud. Got some sweet tunes, keeping me busy and occupied, and enjoying the lovely scenery. It's freaking awesome. The speedometer is a mere suggestion as the needle rocks back and forth, but I think I'm doing around 70, 75, I don't know. With this big old windshield here, I'm not really getting anything in my face. In fact, I can lift my visor up on my full face helmet and feel comfortable. So definitely solved that problem from riding my Sportster long distance. And it's not that windy of a day, so I'm not getting any cross breezes. And it's a weekend day, so I'm not a lot of 18-wheelers. What's up, brother? Local honey. I love me some local honey. Some gator jerky. Roadside foods. That's the fun about traveling, or sightseeing on the back roads. Stopping for some roadside fruits and gator jerky and some local honey. And of course with bags, I can do that. I can stop and throw something in the bag. Pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, so happy that I've outfitted my Evo this way for this bike. Could have went and chopped it up, did a chopper, but this is much more utilitarian, and at the same time I get that classic Harley Davidson experience, which is what I'm looking for, you know. Got a little bit of vibes going on, but it's vibing in all the right places. So happy about that. Alright, so this is my, I guess, mid-ride check-in. Not much to see out here except a little bit of nature, clear skies, and me going down the road. I'll check back in with you a few miles down the road here. Welcome to Brevard County, Florida's Space Coast, and arguably the surfing capital of the East Coast of the United States. We're not surfing waves today, we are surfing concrete, baby. And I know a little bit about this county because I spent my teenage years here. Moved here when I was 13 and moved away when I was 18. And I've only been back a half a dozen times since to the city area. Because usually if I head to the beach, I'm heading to Daytona, New Smyrna, or Cocoa. But good times. Good times. But yeah, a lot of space industry stuff. We got streets named NASA Boulevard. You got streets named Apollo. And of course, that's what brought my family to the Space Coast when I was a teenager. And it was my family's second trip to the area, but my only time in my lifetime. But prior to I was born, my parents and brother and sister lived down here. But my dad decided to commute from Winter Park area just outside Orlando every day to go to work at Cape Canaveral, because my mom's like, I'm not living in Brevard County, there's nothing there. And arguably, when I was growing up, there was nothing here either. We called it Melboring. But, you know, if you have a job and a career in the space industry, yeah, good times. Good place to live, and a good place to retire, and a good place to visit. And as I recall from my teenage years, a lot of motorcycles. A lot of motorcycles, and that hasn't changed. That has not changed. Well, enough waxing poetic with the nostalgia. We are on Highway US 1. Runs Maine to all the way down to the southernmost part of the United States in Key West. I could take this road and I can just keep going, and I hit the Keys. I can turn around, hit this road, stay on this road, and go to Canada. No tolls, just a bunch of traffic lights. It'd be kind of cool, huh? Hell yeah. Looked like that was an old WLH or something. But yeah, basically Barrier Island off there. Strip of land, and because it sticks off the coast so much, the way Florida shape brings in the waves pretty consistently. And when there's swells, probably the best place to go surfing in the state of Florida for sure, and arguably at times on the whole East Coast. Nothing against Cape Hatteras folks up in arms on the keyboard going, what are you talking about? Cape Hatteras got the best waves. And then some guys from California, yeah, you guys got no waves. California's where the waves are at. Then the Hawaiian guys and the Brazilian guys, and everybody's talking about waves on a motorcycle channel. I doubt that'll happen, but fun to think about. All right, let's get to the chopper show. I guess I found it. Hilarious.
And there you had it. We were trapped between the rock and the hard place.
Well, that was fun. I pull off the side of the road, run into MC parking area, and I got stuck trying to move out of the way from them. Not sure what the protocol is about parking next to MC clubs. So, there we have it. But I'm here. done with the chopper show. Let's see if I can get out of this off-road endeavor that I put myself into. Got a little sideways there coming out of the sand, but success. Yeah, if I was going any slower coming out, I felt the front wheel kind of turn in and I would have fell if I was going slower. Trust the bike wants to stay upright. Alright, sunset coming. We're gonna head back to Orlando, to North Orlando where I dwell, and enjoy the ride home. But overall, going from Orlando to the chopper show, she did really well. And I was comfortable, so I was really happy about that. I was able to enjoy her. Didn't get too fatigued. I got a little bit of strain in my elbow. Probably muscles I haven't used, or the direction. It's a little bit of tennis elbow going on. But I can rest it in my lap. And that seems to help me get by. Wonder if anybody out there with T-bars has that same issue, moving from regular, tracker bars like I have in my Sportster to the T-bars. All right, guys, thanks for coming along to Brevard County. Let's head back to Orlando. Well, if you didn't see it, did it ever happen? Checking in on my trip back to Orlando, and had some sputtering going on, and I thought I was out of gas. I got to read my manual again because I didn't think I had a reserve tank on this. I just thought I had an enrichment system, and got on my hands and I pulled over right before a off ramp. Very dangerous. Anyways, pulled over, bent over, and looked at the petcock, and sure enough, reserve. So apparently when you fill this one up, which I did earlier today, there's another tank over here, and I don't know how much of what you fill up over there ends up over there, but I just filled up both sides. This one still had a little bit left. When I was pulling on the side, I looked at my tank here. This was empty on the right, but I undid this on the left. Anyways, I had reserve gas, so made it to the gas station. It's about 2 miles from where, 1.7 miles from where I pulled over. But ran out of battery, so I didn't get the filament, unfortunately. But I got to hook up I got a hardwire accessory for this GoPro. It plugs into a battery pack, reserve battery pack. I need to use that because you never know when the content's going to come. That would have been some high drama. So I know me telling you about it, nothing like seeing what happened when it happened. And my bag was open, and that was the bag that had my phone plugged into my reserve battery pack, flopping in the wind there, just hanging out. I wonder how long it was, how many miles it was like that. Maybe I should have swapped out my battery while I was on the side of the road, but I was trying to minimize the time on the side of the road. Yeah, there's no gas indicator, no fuel low indicator that's been working on this. So it's an adventure every time you go out. Yeah, I just thought I read that it didn't have a reserve system because it was sputtering. And I know that I've been, just talking to people like, yeah, that's when you reach down and flip the switch to the reserve and boom. Antiquated technology. You gotta love it. Just something to get used to and figure out. That's all. If you didn't have anything different, like when this bike was made brand new, then it wouldn't have mattered. So I appreciate you guys coming with me on this little jaunt to run the Softail Evo through its paces. The Franken glide. Ooh. And looks like it passed, but I failed. The learning curve's with me. She's reliable. I just have to learn how to operate her. So if you ride, keep that shiny side up. And if you don't ride, what are you waiting for? Buy the motorcycle. We'll see you next time. Woo!
Hey guys, it's Haley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. See you next time.